All right, my boy, my guy, King Sounds drops King Talk, the deluxe edition, on all digital platforms, right here on YouTube, Spotify, and also on Apple Music. The link's in the description. Go ahead and check it out. All right, Kevin Hart, back in some hot water. Him and Ed Lover was at Clubhouse. Let me know if you use the Clubhouse app. I'm going to get at the comment section hopefully later. Let me know if you heard, you used it. If it's safe to download. If you didn't know, Kevin Hart is the owner or partial owner of Clubhouse app, and somebody had to explain it to me on Instagram. Shout out to my boy Mike, what it was. Hopefully I said your name right. And he basically, they were saying it's an app where you can go into these chat rooms and you can chat with other celebrities, and that's kind of how I heard that Quality P said that Gucci Mane, he said it in the Clubhouse, Gucci Mane regretted playing the song Truth vs. Jeezy. But let's get into it. Check out our music entertainment playlist. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. But we can start off with him insinuating that his daughter was a hoe, or calling his daughter a hoe. And let me say this first. I watched the comedy special, and me and my girl liked it. It was funny to us. Bop, bop, bop. So, you know what? I ain't in the business of tearing no brothers down. I ain't in the business of tearing nobody down unless it's just my honest opinion that sound like that. So, I ain't tearing Kevin Hart down. And if it was trash, I would have told you it's trash. And when our like first and second anniversary, we went to see one of his comedy specials in the movie theater. He was funny. You know what I'm saying? And some people, it's got acquired taste. You know, some people want the Richard Pryor or the Red Fox rawness or the Eddie Murphy raw delirious. But at the end of the day, that ain't Kevin Hart. You know, and, you know, with him insinuating that his daughter's doing hoish things, I mean, it is what it is. You know, if that's the honest perspective, a lot of people don't like honesty. You know, and I heard the comedy special, and he said his daughter is starting to do hoish things. And one of the things he said about his daughter, one of the things he said about his daughter was that, you know, they was at the table. I can't remember exactly what he said, but they was at the table and he said something and it went over his daughter's head. Okay. But, you know, she's starting to get into boys, and is that hoish? No. But he was basically saying that his daughter had a new boyfriend every week. Oh, first, this guy, Brad, was a great dude. And then the next week she had another guy. He was a great dude. I don't like him no more, Dad. I got another guy. And he met one of the guys, and he was charming. And basically, when a woman or a female or a girl or a teenage girl at any age run through a certain amount of dudes, it's considered hoish behavior. But when a dude run through a certain amount of women, you know, it's normalized. And women be like, you right, yeah, that is. But then again, that's the way it is. A woman can go mess with a dude and mess with a girl Tuesday, mess with a dude Monday, mess with a girl Tuesday, and mess with a dude the rest of her life, and nobody ever criticize her for being gay. But if a dude do the opposite, he gay forever. So women benefit a lot, and men benefit a lot from certain things. Men can go out there and get 3 or 5 women pregnant, and nobody bet an eye. A woman get pregnant by 3 or 4 or 5 guys in a row, she a hoe. It's just the way life is. Women benefit from, you know, state and DHL or, you know, human services help. A man can't go down there and get no food stamps to get no cash benefit unless he disabled or he old. So women benefit from a lot. A woman can always have a place to stay as long as she spread her legs. That's a fact. You know, but my whole thing is women, these feminists is always gonna take something, even if it's some truth to a joke, they're gonna take it and blow it out of proportion. It didn't offend my girlfriend at all. You know what I'm saying? It didn't offend me at all. I just thought it was funny. It was a part of a joke. And you go through that, you know, with girls, you know, with teenage girls. She like this guy to say, that guy that day. You know, they don't know exactly what they want. That's how it is. You know, we remember we being in middle school or high school or middle school to be exact. You know, you can date Samantha today and Samantha dating Ryan tomorrow and I'm dating Julia the next day. It happens. You know, I remember I watching Boy Meets World. You know, if you don't have Disney Plus, if you say, there's nothing to watch on Disney Plus, I enjoy Disney Plus. They got all that Recess, Boy Meets World, all the shows in there. Smart Guy, he's a smart guy. Me and Lion Killer, shout out to channel Lion Killer podcast, was talking about that. Him and shout out to Nate Campbell. And he basically, Corey was basically dating a girl and it went over the middleweight limit. the middleweight, time limit of being together. And basically they was just, you could go through the show and they always, in middle school, dating a girl, dumping them, dating a girl, getting dumped. And that's kind of what it is in middle school going to high school. Your average middle school relationship probably a week or two. It ain't, years. So just because his daughter, feeling her way out don't make her a hoe. It ain't like she getting her cheeks bust down by these guys, and then, in society way, it make her a hoe. But I just took it as a joke that had truth with it and had a ton of humor with it. So to be honest, when I heard it, it didn't bother me. You just thought it was a joke, And obviously feminists gonna take it to, Kevin is not a good father. I mean, get out of here. You don't know what this man do day to day. He there. And that's what when black women love to tear down black men. It's just what it is. We love to turn each other down. Now, a white comedian got up there and said it, nobody would have bad. It would have been funny. But these feminists and this social media era, they love to poke at him. They want to tear Kevin Hart down. And that's okay, If that's what their idea is of being pro-black and tearing brothers down, I mean, that's the idea. But give me a minute. Man, it's my Under Armour. Man, this thing, I got to go buy another one. I sat on the stove and I was boiling some water. But this thing right here, I had ice in here from the other day and it's still cold. Great insulation bottle. You're working out, bike, whatever, running, gym, great bottle. But, I ain't taking no offense to it. I just take it as a joke. Richard Pryor used to say some way more offensive stuff. If you go back and listen to Red Fox, Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy, and a lot of other comedians, Corey Holcomb say something, he say something off the wall all the time, but Corey Holcomb loves some Corey Holcomb because even if I don't believe or agree with what he say, he a real dude. You got some, just like Lion Killer with former world champion, Hall of Fame boxer, Nate Campbell. He real. He say what he say. I say what I say. We ain't got to agree, but same thing with Corey Holcomb. But people don't expect that because Kevin Hart doesn't have a set like that. Kevin Hart made it, but he wasn't offensive, or he ain't gonna roll over people's toes like Corey Holcomb. People expect Corey Holcomb he'll never make it to the top of Kevin Hart is. Not because he don't have the material, or he would never make it where Tiffany Haddish is, not because he ain't funny, because, who he is and how he speak and how real he is. When you too real, man, corporate America don't love that. But I had no issue with his joke. When I listened to it, I wasn't offended. I just thought it was funny. I understood what the joke he was saying. And that's just how middle school and high school love is. High school love extended a little bit longer. Especially when you get to 11th and the 12th grade. High school love, you might be talking about, you got dudes in high school that's waiting for motherfuckers to break up. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait till you break up and then trying to scoop her. It's just something about, once you get to the high school level and to the grown level, it's something about like, dudes be hoping you break up, or females be hoping you break up, or they look for sign of trouble. Then they want to enter it in. That's why it's always good to keep your relationship off social media. You know what I'm saying? But, I mean, that's just the way it is. But I wasn't offended by it, man. Thought it was funny. Her hoish activity, the way people taking the way he said it, that's just middle school. That's just how it is. I mean, partially at elementary school in the 5th grade was like that for me. That's just what it is. I don't know why people offended or people mad. And, people, it ain't really hoish activity. It's just filling out. You want to, in middle school, we share lockers and then all of a sudden we break up. And it's just the way it is. And people get mad at Kevin Hart. It's just a joke with a bit of truth to it. But, that is what it is. I ain't going to say Kevin Hart ain't funny no more. His stand-up was funny. I ain't really never seen no bad stand-up from him. But if you're looking for Eddie Murphy, Cat Williams, Richard Pryor type stand-up, Kevin Hart not the guy. He's a family guy. People say, well, Hollywood put him up there because he not scary. He ain't gonna scare white America. He ain't, he nice and he ain't controversial. I ain't mad at Kevin for messing up his bag. Him and Tiffany Haddish, dude, you keep getting your money, because soon as they knock you off the Hollywood pedestal like they did R. Kelly, and like they did this guy and that guy, you get back to ground zero, everybody else ain't gonna support your ventures. Everybody ain't gonna support, you doing underground, doing YouTube shows. People gonna be happy. Black people gonna be happy that you back down there with them. So Kevin and them, keep doing your thing. If you ain't funny, hey, they ain't gonna keep paying you to be in movies. They ain't gonna keep paying you off for comedy specials, stand up. But apparently some other stuff happened, and this is what my Instagram buddy wanted to hear, Mike, and he basically said that, Kevin Hart and Ed Lover was saying basically how black people want to tear each other down and how white people, I put it on here. Somebody had it on Twitter. They had a blue check. I don't know who she is, but shout out to her, Tony Tone. And basically they said that, white people, prop you up and they want to see you keep going and black people want to tear you down. You got to understand, when you put a business together or you put a product together, you always verse that product towards white America. Because black people don't like to spend money. And they don't like to spend money with each other. They go spend money with Gucci and Louis and Burberry and whoever else they spending money with, whatever designers they spending money with. But they don't want to spend money on black-owned products. And that's the truth. And what him and Ed Lover was saying is true. Black people look for a niche to tear you down. That's facts. And a lot of black people don't like hearing the truth. And when they hear the truth, they get mad, they get upset. And when black people tell white people, tell America the truth, and they get upset and they start, tearing it down, what the statement is, but never addressing if the statement is true, black people get mad. At the same time, it's true. It's true. When I'm out here in these streets and people breaking into houses, stealing cars, it's niggas doing it. Black people doing it. A lot of the people that helped my channel out to get to where I were, a ton of great black people, but also a ton of great Mexicans and another ton of great white people. And a lot of people, send donations, just share the videos, the best way to help the channel. A lot of people. But then again, more of my enemies are black than the other. People making diss videos and just jealous because they don't want to do the hard work and they don't want to build the foundation. I built this shit brick by brick. You know what I'm saying? With my own hand. Not too many other people to help me. Brick by brick. And I tried to eat with other people, and other people, got mad and started, it is what it is. But I took every platform I got on YouTube and every platform I got on social media, and I'm ready to take it to the next level. I did it brick by brick. If I wanted to come on here and start doing comedy, I can do stand-ups, I can do skits, I can really go to the next level. But they right. Him and Ed Lover right. Black people will help you build you up, or when you get built up, to tear you down. People want to get mad at the statement, but the statement is actual factual. It is actual factual. And black people, Kevin Hart's not funny anymore. Kevin Hart not funny. He not okay. It is what people say the same thing about Chris Rock. Some people don't think Dave Chappelle funny. Some comedians are for an acquired taste. Some comedians, sometimes Chris Rock is too intellectual for people. Too much politics and they don't get it. A lot of these motherfuckers that listen to him ain't got an 8th grade reading level. They need to hear shit that's dumbed down. Things that's broken down where they can understand, they don't have to decipher it. But you ain't lying. Black people fear black people even more than anything. Black people hate black people more than black people hate white people. More than white people hate black people. Black hate is real. And a lot of people don't want to acknowledge that. Instead of just, having Kev come out, they want to tear Kevin Hart down. He too big. And I seen an interview with Corey Holcomb on a Breakfast Club on Angela Lee channel on Facebook. Shout out to her. And he was like, I'm not going to come here and tear Kevin down. He was like, TK Kirkland had his shots. He messed it up. Stealing shit from Eddie Murphy house, allegedly whoopty-whoopty, you saying. He said, I'm not going to tear Kevin down. Kevin, where he at? He got a lot of people that's mad at Kevin and blew their shot. I ain't tearing Kevin down. Get your money, Kevin. And if you disappear like Eddie Murphy and come back 10, 12 years, 8 years later, I'm not tearing Kevin down. Because y'all sit here and tear each other down and then won't sit here and y'all let all these Zimmermans come in and walk. Let all these people tell these borderline black jokes. It's plenty, examples of Zimmerman. Gucci can do whatever they want to do, but y'all hoes still wearing it. H&M can put a monkey in and call it, an urban attire. Y'all still gonna wear it. People kill me, want to talk about Donald Trump's racist. I can't, but still again, y'all rocking Gucci. Still again, y'all ain't never canceled Kanye, trying to cancel Ice Cube. I had to check my mom the other day about that shit. I had to break it down to her the other day. I ain't got to worry. I ain't under my mom roof no more. The only thing she can do is leave the house. She can't put me out of my own house. I'm paying for my house. Can't put me out of my house. But I ain't going to get disrespectful. Just have to tell her the way it is. You know, that's my whole thing about it. You know, people want to cancel Ice Cube but not Kanye. People want to get mad at Kevin Hart. Go back and listen to Richard Pryor, Red Fox, Eddie Murphy. You know, listen some of the jokes Bernie Mac used to make about the kids that was staying with him. You know what I'm saying? Y'all way more offensive than Kevin Hart. You know, but him and L. Lover's 100% right. 110% right. Black people want to tear black people down, and they want to tear Zimmerman, Trump, white people, Gucci. Same thing. Imagine if H&M was a black company or Gucci was a black, niggas would never wear that again. They'd be out of business. Fuck bankruptcy. They ain't coming back. They'd be out of business. You know, that's just my opinion on it, man. So let me know what you guys think. Shout out to my boy Michael Smith. Sometimes he's like, could you do a video? And I forget, but I got to this one. You got a video request, you can reach out to me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. All my social media links in the description. If you want to advertise your business on the channel, I got you. I got a Detroit channel, you got a Detroit business. You want to kind of get people into Michigan, I got you on that too. You want to make a financial donation, Cash App CJ Good 313. That's in the description. PayPal link in the description as well. Also, our Facebook group link in the description. For my live streams, check me out at Goodfellas Sports TV 2.0 for additional content right on YouTube. For my Detroit channel, check me out for more Sports Talk, news and sports and the whole thing right here on YouTube. Other than that, best way to donate, share the video, follow the channels. And also, man, just keep sharing the videos, man, and follow my YouTube channels, man, and follow me on social media. Appreciate the love, support. You know, everybody out there, keep supporting the channel. Check out our music and entertainment playlist, NBA, NFL, current news, boxing, MMA. You got it. You know, you want it, we got it. We talk about everything. Appreciate the love, support. We gone.